Canadian pastor would rather go to jail than submit to evil rules. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and comment your thoughts below. For more videos and tips, subscribe to our channel. No matter what your dog's problem behavior is, be it jumping, peeing inappropriately, aggression, pulling on the leash, or whatever, there is one solution that can help. Click on the link in the description box below. A pastor in Alberta, Canada, who has repeatedly ignored pandemic-related health orders says he'd rather serve jail time than disobey God. James Coates, the pastor of Grace Life Church near Edmonton, turned himself into authorities after holding in-person worship services again on February 14th. According to the latest update from his lawyer, Coates was awaiting a bail hearing on Tuesday. His first obedience is to his Lord, says James Kitchen with the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms. The government's forcing Pastor Coates into a position where he has to choose between disobeying God and obeying the government, or obeying God and disobeying the government. Grace Life Church. Lockdowns are unnecessary. Alberta Health Services, ARS, issued Grace Life Church a closure order in January because it exceeded the 15% capacity limit and wasn't enforcing mask wearing or social distancing guidelines. The ARS said the church was continuing to create unacceptable public health risks by violating various orders. Coates had been fined $1,200 back in December. Grace Life, meanwhile, calls governmental lockdowns unnecessary and harmful. The church's latest statement reads, "If anything, we see our actions as contributing to COVID-19's end, the end of destructive lockdowns and the end of the attempt to institutionalize the debilitating fear of viral infections." Attorney Kitchen says Coates and his congregation reject public health restrictions as an evil that has to stop. The pastor, he adds, is prepared to incur the consequences, up to and including imprisonment, to continue to do what he believes is the right thing to do for his people. At the beginning of the February 7th worship service, Coates told congregants his defense is more practical than theological. A statement on the church's website challenges the use of the word pandemic, says health orders are based on science that's both subject and selective, implies that officials are exaggerating the disease's severity, and claims lockdowns aren't effective against its spread. "We are gravely concerned that COVID-19 is being used to fundamentally alter society and strip us all of our civil liberties," the statement reads. During his February 14th sermon, Coates said if local hospitals start to burst the seams, he'll get involved, and put me in the line of fire, and will urge others to do the same. That is a much more humane, honorable, glorious solution for mankind to really come together should we get to that point instead of this false sentimentality where, we're all in this together now, he said. Faith leaders urge willing compliance with Grace Life remaining in the news. A group of local pastors re-released a letter, originally published in December, urging all community members, no matter their faith, to follow medical advice, not merely, begrudgingly and minimally but willingly and with an overabundance of care. In a statement, the group said religious freedoms are being protected and Christians are sometimes called to put their talk of rights aside when it's to the benefits of others. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, sent officers to observe Grace Life's February 14th worship service, but no arrests were made. The RCMP's objective is not to interrupt church services, prohibit services, nor deny people's right to practice their religion, says Inspector Mike Locken, but merely to ensure that public health restrictions are adhered to while doing so. Last May, Alberta Premier Jason Kenney was criticized for calling COVID-19 influenza that does not generally threaten life, apart from the most elderly, the immunocompromised, and those with comorbidities. This is Luke for Christian News Today. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.